Welcome to another episode of the Rank 'Em Podcast. Thanks for making us a part of your day, however it is, wherever it is you're doing so. You can find us on all the major podcast platforms as well as YouTube. Give us a like, subscribe, 5-star review, however you can help us out. We certainly do appreciate it. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Rank 'Em Podcast. I'm Garrett Seawright. You can find me on Twitter at Garrett Seawright. Joining me as always, my good friend Don Garwood.
I'm here on this platform.
Don is on the platform. Don is on Twitter at Donnie_G. And joining us for this episode is my younger brother. His name is Zach.
Hi.
You can find him at Twitter at Zach Seawright.
That's Zach with an H. The H is for hate.
It is.
The old
And
H
it
is for hate. So today...
Is that in your Twitter bio yet? That the H is for hate?
I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to add that.
Probably should.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and get that done, Zach.
Yeah, well, we could get that. If we could get that trending, that'd be great.
Well, I mean,
The H is for hate?
Yeah.
Okay.
we're going to need a lot more followers for that.
Right.
Well, if everybody who's listening tells two friends,
And
and
then
they
those
tell two friends, and they tell four friends,
Wait,
man,
is this a pyramid scheme?
surprise.
I'm pretty sure that's
Pyramid
how
surprise?
STDs are transmitted. When you have intercourse with someone, you're having intercourse with everyone they've had intercourse with. You remember those talks in high school?
I was
Where
gonna
they'd be
say,
like,
why are you a high school sex
if you
ed
have
teacher?
intercourse, your penis will turn green and it will fall off. And you're like,
Oh, look to your left, look to your right. Both of these men will rape you.
exactly. So today we're talking about PopTarts. Nice segue there. PopTarts. PopTart flavors.
Like frosted ground beef.
Don has been in a fake Pop-Tart kick all for the last hour.
Oh, these are real.
New England clam chowder.
I believe it's chowder.
Oh God.
New England clam chowder.
I remember once my mom being very angry with Zach that he said, like he was probably like 3. Hey, Mom, there's 4 4s on the clock, or there's 3 4s on the clock. Can you make me some Pop-Tarts? She said, come back when there's 3 6s.
She was a clever gal.
There's no 3 6s on the clock.
He's still waiting for those Pop-Tarts to this day.
If you're a 555, then I'm a 666. Tell me what it's like to be a heretic. That's a song.
What's the
Frosted gasoline. They're getting worse as I go down.
I need you to buckle up. I need you to big brain time it down. So we're talking Pop-Tarts. We're talking Pop-Tarts, strawberry and blueberry. Zach, what is your number 5?
My number 5 is cherry. I really think that
You're aware that there are more than 5 flavors, right?
yeah.
Oh,
But like, I don't know. I don't go down the aisle that Pop-Tarts are in at the grocery store too often, so I don't really see all the various Pop-Tart flavors. Like I'm kind of limited to what I have in the grocery section at the store I work at, which is like 6 flavors. So they're going to make some appearances on this list, but
there's nothing wrong with
see,
single flavor original Pop-Tarts.
right. Like, I mean,
It's just wrong with cherry.
well, I mean, that's why it's number 5. It's not like I have it at number 1. I got to be in the mood for cherry anything, really. And the cherry Pop-Tart is no exception. But, you know, if you're feeling cherry Pop-Tart, I mean, it's there. It's readily available. It'll hit the spot. Can't go wrong.
I guess before we start, which is a little late since we've already started, do either of you heathens actually put your Pop-Tarts in the toaster?
No.
Okay.
Not very often. If I get the chance to do it, I'll do it. A lot of times, so I was eating Pop-Tarts for lunch at work. I'm a creature of habit, so for like 2 months straight, that was my lunch. And I'd throw them in the microwave.
Oh, yeah.
But very rarely do I have the time to put them in a toaster. But I do prefer them out of the toaster than anything else.
Just right out the pack.
I prefer them toasted.
I don't know if I've ever actually had a Pop-Tart out of the toaster. Like, when I was a kid, Mom always put them in the microwave.
So you know how they're soggy out of the microwave?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the opposite.
They're the opposite.
They're
of
not.
that.
They're not that.
They're a lot better out of the toaster than raw or out of the microwave.
Might have to give that a go sometime.
Now, if you're a busy lad, such as myself,
right,
then you just don't have time for the toaster.
Yeah, no.
But you got 25 seconds to throw them in the microwave.
Right. Yeah, no, that makes all the sense in the world to me because, I mean, yesterday at work, I had the Rumblies in my tumblies and grabbed a box of Pop-Tarts. And, you know, although I work in the appliance section.
Do you eat those two at a time as well?
No. Unless I'm in a hurry. No. I would be lying if I said I never double fisted a Pop-Tart. But I did not have time to cook them via a toaster or microwave while I was at work yesterday trying to have a little snack-ski. So,
what flavor did you get yesterday? Coming up on your list?
It's coming up on the list.
Well, I'll wait your answer with bated breath, so make sure you let me know.
Okay.
When you get to that one. You want me to go next, Gare Bear?
I just am flabbergasted at if you want me to pretend like I've never double fisted a Pop-Tart. That's my closest relation right there.
Yeah.
The last time that happened, they were literally stuck together in the pouch, so I thought, might as well. And then when people saw me because I was at work,
you became the double fister Pop-Tart
like,
guy.
What in the hell is wrong with you, Zach? They're stuck together. They're like, yeah, okay, whatever, fatty.
Was this before or after the double fisting Nutter Butters incident?
I feel like after.
How much do people like watch you go and do your shopping at the store that you work at to just see what you're going to eat for lunch that day? Oh, he's going for the 2 boxes of Nutter Butters.
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh.
If they are, they're
do
doing
people
it quite
ask you
stealthily.
do people ask you how your lunch was, and you come back and say, "I ate an entire box of Nutter Butters"?
Yeah, that happens every once in a while.
And a jar of pickle juice.
I wouldn't wash it down with pickle juice.
Okay.
Period.
I wasn't sure how much of a monster you are.
Don, you're number 5.
So my number 5.
If I let this just keep going off the rails, it'll
is Pop-Tarts Just the Crust.
I need you to get it together.
I think that's my favorite fake one. Is it has the image of it is just the center of it like eaten away. And so it's just the crust.
Don.
Okay, so my number 5, good old reliable, always there when you need it, at the gas station, at the Walmart, at some other place that you might get Pop-Tarts on it, and that's strawberry. You can't go wrong with strawberry. Strawberry anything.
See, I feel that like if you're going to give me such a knee-jerk reaction for cherry, and
cherry's
going to come out the gate,
cherry's worse than strawberry.
See, strawberry's not even on my list. I hate strawberry Pop-Tarts. They are the worst.
I've got them an honorable mention.
I was really expecting you to be like, I got them at number 1. Spoiler alert.
No.
Strawberry Pop-Tarts are good, but not like a strong flavor.
Right. Which is why cherry is better.
They're essentially the Friends theme song of Pop-Tarts.
So not
They'll
good?
be here for you, whether you're at TJ's or Walmart. You can find strawberry Pop-Tarts no matter where you are. So that's my number 5. My beautiful singing. It's a long day.
Garrett, what's your number 5?
Blueberry. I got blueberry, and I like the crumble. The blueberry crumble is probably not the right word for it, but the crumble on the blueberry. It always feels like the fruit ones are a little more full.
Like the topping?
Yeah, like the topping on top of the frosting, like the sprinkle.
Gotcha.
On top of the frosting. It always feels like to me the fruit ones are a little fuller than the other filled ones. And I like blueberry because it's
They filled them up and left them leaking.
That's right. The blueberry ones I like especially. They're
the fruit ones.
Of the fruit ones.
You me gusta the blueberry.
They're not my top fruit one.
Oh.
But we'll get to those coming up. But but I like blueberry at number 5.
Well, let me tell you that blueberry is my number 4.
That is really weird because I also have blueberry at number 4. Not sure why I went with my real crappy baseball announcer impression there, but
That was a
felt right.
baseball announcer impression?
Yeah, like I said, it was real crappy.
It just sounded like Zach.
So, Garrett has blueberry at 5. Zach and myself have blueberry at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sprinkle topping frosting is very good on the blueberry. You can taste the blueberry in it, which sometimes you can taste the strawberry, sometimes you can't. I think what you're missing out on the strawberry is toastering.
Could be.
It makes the filling pop in Pop-Tarts.
What's pop?
Because it gets all gooey. And that's why they call them Pop-Tarts, not raw tarts.
Not meh tarts.
Right.
That's fair. But, the blueberry is a pretty solid fruit-filled Pop-Tart. I also have another fruit Pop-Tart that is coming up on my list.
It's number
alert.
1.
Nope.
Okay. Here's number 2.
It is number 2.
Yeah.
But
I think I have it in my honorable mention.
I'd be surprised. Maybe you do.
But the blueberry one is real good. Like you said, it does have that little bit of crumble to it that it's just nice.
It's good. I like that one especially.
So the one I get the most often, I would say
Really?
blueberry.
It is
Is it the most common fruit one that you get, or is it the most common period?
It's the most common period.
Okay.
Some of the other ones that even if I have them higher on my list, you really got to be in a mood for them.
That's understandable.
I like the blueberry one both hot and just raw dog out of the package.
Yeah.
And I think that might be the only one that I could say that about.
So do you like most of yours raw dog out of the package?
Yes. Almost exclusively.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay.
So those are your number 4s.
Yep.
My number 4 is wild berry. I like the wild berry because the frosting is different than all the other kinds of frostings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that in my honorable mention.
I have
I thought
wild
that was-
berry in my honorable
I
mention.
thought it was going to be your number 2.
Nope.
I have wild berry in my honorable mention as well.
The frosting is different, and I like that. It's different.
I feel if I would have had one more recently than 1996,
It's been.
it might be because
wild berry.
I overdosed on wild berry Pop-Tarts as a child.
It's time to relapse
I mean,
because they are good.
I'm willing to give it a go. For the sake of the pod, I'm willing to.
They still make
spiral
wild
out of
berries?
control.
Oh, you better believe it. They're tart. They're sweet.
You don't get them at TJ's, so
Don't get them in TJ's.
But it's got that purple
Or the
frosting with
Wilshire
those blue
Road Dog.
streaks
Wilshire
going
Road Dog.
through them, man. It's
Yeah.
wild.
It's a wild berry.
It's wild berry,
I don't know what kind of berries they're using in their wild berry,
but they're wild.
but they have been on DVDs sold after midnight. That's how crazy these berries get.
Girls Gone Wild Berries. Used to see advertisements for wild berry Pop-Tarts on Comedy Central after 2 a.m.
And you're like, man, if only I had a laptop and it wasn't 2005 and every computer in our house was kind of in the area where you can't do stuff at without being caught.
And you didn't have dial-up internet.
Right.
Right. I didn't have to wait till tomorrow at 6 a.m. to download this.
To download these wild berry Pop-Tarts. So yeah, you got wild berry at
4.
At 4. Zach and I have revealed that they exist on our honorable mention list. That's what you thought was going to be Zach's number 2.
I did. I knew Zach was big time on wild berry.
I did as well. And the fact that you still have a fruit flavored Pop-Tart makes me, well, yeah, there are a couple more, I guess. So I'll go with my number 3.
Okay.
My number 3 is chocolate fudge. It's better than the alternatives. It's the best chocolate Pop-Tart that there is.
Ooh, blistering hot.
Yeah, I'll say that's a hot take.
And I
See, the problem it's too much chocolate.
See, that's exactly what I was thinking.
It's chocolate.
But I want the chocolate. I don't want the
Right.
additive that I'm assuming what you guys are going to have higher on your list is going to include, because that throws it off and makes it taste chalky.
Well, the problem is it's chocolate it's a chocolate pastry
Right.
stuffed with chocolate with chocolate frosting.
Yeah.
It's just
Right.
Yeah,
It's
go
a
ahead
bit
and-
much.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that chocolate fudge.
It's a bit excessive.
like I have
You're not. Neither of you are talking to me about the dangerousness of excess
chocolate
or excess chocolate.
I also have a chocolate at 3, and it's chocolate chip, not chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh.
Chocolate chip.
I don't know if I've ever had.
It's
so much better than the chocolate
Pop-Tart.
chip cookie dough.
It's not a completely frosted Pop-Tart, which I usually am incredibly anti.
Dude,
no
did you
frosting.
hear that the Pop-Tarts without the frosting have more calories than the Pop-Tarts with the frosting?
I did know that.
Did not hear that.
A friend of mine at
Says
work.
so right on the box.
A friend of mine.
Believe it or not,
at
not
work,
usually looking at the nutritional information.
we were talking about Pop-Tarts, and he was saying that he really likes a specific.
Blues Sprouts Pacific.
He likes a very
He likes a
specific
Pacific
flavor
Pop-Tart.
Atlantic.
that is unfrosted. And I was like, what the hell's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's so good. And he's like, you put it in the toaster, it comes out piping hot. It's like a delicious pastry. And I was like,
Put it in
weird.
the-
It's like it's a toaster pastry.
Put it in the oven. Does he have a butler? Who's out there putting Pop-Tarts in ovens for people? No, the Pop-Tarts were meant to be frosted.
Yeah.
But chocolate chip doesn't have full frosting on top. It's
Right,
got
it's
like
got
a
that little strip of
drizzle almost, and it works. It's good. So I have chocolate chip at 3. So I'm not anti-chocolate Pop-Tarts. It's just the chocolate fudge ones.
When I want chocolate fudge, I want to be in a chocolate fudge coma. Like I'm not getting it because I don't want chocolate.
I understand that.
When I go and get a candy bar, I don't get. I can't even think of an example of a candy bar that just has a little bit of chocolate on it.
Yeah, I don't know. But the chocolate fudge, I don't like the.
When you grab chocolate chip cookies, do you want the one with like 2 chocolate chips in it, or do you want the one that's like loaded down with chocolate chips?
I get that. I don't like the consistency of the chocolate pastry Pop-Tarts.
Chocolate pastry Pop-Tarts have to be warmed up to be.
That might
better.
be.
They're a lot better warmed up.
That might be. But it's not.
Because then you get that gooey.
You're all about that.
That ooey gooey.
You're all about that gooey. So those are our number 3s. Zach?
My number 3 is my most recent purchase of Pop-Tart. It is the one that I had for my little snickety snack yesterday at work. And the only reason I grabbed it is because I was not paying attention and thought I was grabbing my number 1. But it's still a top 5 Pop-Tart to me. It's delicious. It is one that is better warmed up, but you got to do what you got to do when you're at work. So my number 3 is brown sugar cinnamon. It is by far the most adult, grown up. I guess I want to use grown up versus adult.
Okay, let me stop you there. No. They are, and I know why you're looking at me. It's spices. Like, it's why isn't there a salt and pepper Pop-Tart? All right, brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts are trash. They are horrible. They're disgusting.
Love a good brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart.
I've got to portion this out. I've got to portion this rant out
because you're spitting it down here in a minute.
Because I know I'm giving it later. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's like a sage and rosemary Pop-Tart. Get it out of here. It's disgusting.
Donald, what do you think about
the frosting? Actually, isn't bad on a brown sugar cinnamon.
No.
But
Don, what is your opinion? I mean, I'm sure we're going to hear it more coming up. Possibly next. So
you want to hear my opinion on ranch flavored Pop-Tarts? Nope. That's another one that I'm just looking at the pictures of. So brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. That was your number 3?
That is my number 3.
What was your number 3?
The chocolate chip.
Okay, because my number 2 is brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. And let me count the reasons why you're wrong, Garrett. That's really good. Like, it's... You ever put... you don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I like
cereal.
Like, I like cinnamon. I want the record to state. But I don't like fake, cheap-ass cinnamon. So, the brown sugar cinnamon, and I can't stress this enough. I don't know if I've ever eaten one raw.
Like I said, it is definitely better warm.
Because if I want a raw one, I'll get strawberry or blueberry.
Right.
But brown sugar cinnamon is so good. It reminds me of when I was a kid, and we'd make toast, butter that toast up, cinnamon on the top of the toast, and then you got your own little homemade
French toast without all the work.
I really thought you were just going to say you buttered up a Pop-Tart. And
No, you
then
haven't put
it was
butter
just
on a
gonna-
Pop-Tart.
Right, I was just going to go, have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so friggin' good.
No, I haven't, and I don't know. Is that Family Guy?
Yes, it's a Family Guy song.
Gotcha.
Peter and Quagmire.
But no, brown sugar cinnamon, I can see how you might not like it.
It is the consistency
Because you have
horrible.
bad takes on a bunch of things.
It's just,
But I don't know if there's ever been one this bad.
it's just dreadful.
See, like I
See,
said,
I have something that does that for me in my honorable mention. I like the taste, but the consistency just kind of dropped it down to honorable mention.
I think what the thing with brown sugar cinnamon is that all of the other Pop-Tart flavors are like,
for kids.
well, yeah, I was going to say, they're like for kids. They're fun. They're fun. They're fruity. They're, a good time for all to be had. And then you got brown sugar cinnamon. Like I said, it is a grown-up's Pop-Tart.
No, there's no such thing as a grown-up Pop-Tart.
Sure there is. It's brown sugar cinnamon.
No. The
Well-
Pop-Tart is still, that brown sugar cinnamon is still made for kids.
Brown sugar cinnamon is for the busy adult on the go.
And that's
Can
a
we
fact.
stop pretending like there's some sort of white-collar focus group for Pop-Tarts?
I like to think there is.
If there was, their flavor would either be blueberry, strawberry, or brown sugar cinnamon.
Men age 18 to 35 really go for the brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart.
They're disgusting.
You're disgusting.
So while we're bitching about each other's list, I got Chariot, too.
I don't like...
What the hell, man?
So apparently he was upset because you had it so low.
Yeah. When I looked at you like that, Don started complaining, and I was like, "Oh, we are on opposite ends of the spectrum on that one."
Oh,
man.
okay.
So I was like,
There's-
"Chariot 5, what are you doing?"
So there's...
It is the superior Pop-Tart, and
no.
it is
No.
it is a special. No, it's a superior fruit Pop-Tart,
No, it's not.
No.
and it is phenomenal warmed up.
I actually was pretty sure that yours was going to be high because you like artificial cherry. You like fake cherry goo in your cherry pie.
I do.
We discussed that on the pie cast.
Like cherry Coke.
You like cherry choke. But I'm not a big fan of fake cherry. It's not bad. Like if that's literally the only Pop-Tart left,
You're not going to not eat it.
I'll think about not eating it, but then I'll get it. But it's the last Pop-Tarts that get eaten when I buy the 3-pack of
24. You get 24. And
24
you get 12
blueberry, strawberry,
blueberry,
yeah.
and 8 cherry.
Yep, cherries are the last to go. So I no me gusta.
I like the cherry. I think it works really well with that just plain white pastry. I don't even know what you call it, but it works, and I dig it.
I think it's the tart part
Is
of
that
the pop.
Is it? Because
don't
I
know.
think in a cherry, I think the tart would be the cherry.
Well, I mean, tart's another word for a pastry.
Do you want slapped?
I'm sorry, I know more about food than you do. It
Tart,
clearly
an
shows.
open pastry case containing a filling.
An open pastry? Oh, it's almost like a fucking Pop-Tart is closed, Zachary.
Well, so the tart.
You got to be able to put it in the toaster, jackass.
So it's literally the tart. The pop is literally from the toaster oven that you put it in. So it's literally pop.
That's me
And then here's
popping
your
open
tart.
that package and then going nom 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 nom. Chariot too. I'll die on that hill. I won't die on that hill, but I'll die on the brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. Suck. Zach,
What do you have it to?
Okay.
Don't mess this up.
Well,
it's gonna be messed up.
it's going to be messed up. Y'all are going to hate it. So
I
it's
got
fine.
Chariot too. I got Chariot 5 and 2.
Surprise. No,
Cherry
my
surprise.
so this one is my highest ranked fruit filled Pop-Tart.
Raspberry.
It is raspberry. Brown sugar is tasty. Don't mean to be hasty, but raspberry is the best.
You couldn't rhyme raspberry?
Nope.
Brown sugar is tasty. Don't mean to be hasty, but raspberry.
But raspberry is the best.
Oh, okay.
It's just where it's at.
Raspberry is
Man.
not bad.
Like
but it's not.
I just like raspberry.
I don't know how to raspberry.
Can you spell
Pop-Tart.
raspberry?
RASPBERRY.
Okay.
Raspberry.
Why aren't you saying raspberry?
Raspberry.
Why don't you say knife?
I do. I also say pterodactyl.
And Wednesday.
Always Wednesday. February.
Library.
You are monsters.
If you say library, it bothers me.
You say library, you deserve to be slapped.
Producer Ashley used to say supposedly a lot, and I was like, "Oh, honey, no! Like, we gotta change that." And now when she hears people say it, she's like, "Did I always sound that stupid?" Yes, you did.
Monkey Fighter, you say Pacific.
Monkey Fighter.
Pacific, worst case, Ontario.
If I say Monkey Fighter, Garrett doesn't have to hit the button.
Yeah. I'm tired of these monkey fighting snakes on this monkey fighting on this Monday to Friday plane.
Worst case, Ontario.
Worst case, Ontario is a pretty good one.
Be more Pacific. And there's another one that I've been using that Ashley's like, that makes you sound like a moron, right? Like, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Potatoes, tomatoes.
Tomato, potato. Tomato, potato. It's fun. It's a fun one. I enjoy that.
Y'all are monsters.
So raspberry, huh?
Raspberry. It's just where it's at, man. Like it's
tortilla.
It's a good fruity Pop-Tart.
I love tacos and a nice warm tortilla. We're fajitas. I like chicken fajitas. Desmoinis. If they're putting the letters in there, by God, they should be said.
Right.
Don't ever try to learn French then, because let me tell you, you're going to be upset.
No, there's a Manat bottle, Monet, in our shower that I'm always like, Les Chevreux.
I do the same thing with like Spanish signs when I when I travel around the country and I see Spanish signs. No hablo inglés.
No hablo.
No hablo inglés.
Hola. Como estes.
Pretty much.
So yeah, you got number 2.
Yeah, I got
You've got raspberry.
I've got raspberry.
You got any honorable mentions left that aren't wildberry?
Oh yeah, I do. Actually, I've got hot fudge sundae.
I do too, and I don't know. The more I think about it, I don't really like it.
Well, see, that is one of the few Pop-Tarts that is actually better frozen.
Frozen?
Oh yeah, you pop that bad boy in the freezer.
See, I've never frozen a Pop-Tart.
Oh man,
the inside is like it's not filling as much as it's frosting on the inside.
Right, and if you put that thing in the microwave or toaster, you're going to burn your tongue and the roof of your mouth. It's a real bad concept. But by God,
I'm deleting hot fudge sundae off my list
as we speak.
Yeah, I don't like it. I got strawberry, and that's it.
Just strawberry.
Just strawberry.
Is that your last one?
Yeah, that was my last one.
So my honorable mention, wildberry, I already talked about.
Right.
I've got s'more on here. S'more, which might pop up on, I'm almost assuming that it's popping up on both of your number ones at this point, is good if I'm in the mood for s'more. Mm-hmm. You both gave me a look when I said chocolate fudge. You said that it was too much chocolate.
And you knew at that moment.
And it's overpowering. And that's why I said that I would rather have the chocolate fudge one than the s'more, because the marshmallow flavoring that they put in that, it like coats the roof of my mouth and makes the rest of the Pop-Tart taste like chalk.
I don't know if you know how marshmallows work, but that's what marshmallows do.
Right. Now give me a real s'more, but whatever fake stuff they use in, and maybe it's just like that. You can buy like the big jug of the
marshmallow fluff.
Marshmallow fluff. Maybe that's what they use.
Yeah,
but it
marshmallow.
it fucks up the inside of my mouth, and it makes me not enjoy it. Now I will enjoy it, but not nearly as often as the other ones on my list. Now it's not like they're my most hated Pop-Tart.
It's fair.
What is your most hated Pop-Tart?
I don't know, but I really want to try frosted ham and cheddar Lunchable.
Oh man, like that one is just so uncomfortable to even look at.
It's really
Zach, you got a Pop-Tart
to look at.
Nope.
Because the frosting is the ham, and then the inside is just melted cheddar cheese.
I would say probably the chocolate chip cookie dough just does not do it for me. But they last year I saw them. I never tried them. But they had like pop flavored Pop-Tarts.
I heard the Orange Crush one was bad. Actually, I had the Orange Crush one. Not good.
Because that's an orange pastry, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Isn't it? I thought it was orange
and
pastry, orange.
Like I saw that at the store and I was like, I want to try that, but I don't want to just be upset.
I did buy the Orange Crush one.
And not good.
Not good.
Not good for the town.
Not good for our town. But Yeah, no. Weirdly enough, as fat as I am, I don't think I've ever had a Pop-Tart that I wasn't like, yeah, this is acceptable. I would say probably my most hated Pop-Tart would be strawberry.
All right.
And I will eat a strawberry Pop-Tart. I might complain and be like, oh, you didn't have any friggin' cherry Pop-Tarts, but like, I'm not like, no, this is terrible.
I got s'mores at 1.
I also have s'mores at 1 because it's the right answer.
It's good stuff. You got your chocolate, you got your marshmallow, you got your graham cracker pastry.
Right.
Graham cracker pastry, clutch.
Has everything going for it, Don. It is the perfect Pop-Tart.
Chocolate mixes well with the marshmallow. Marshmallow makes everything nice and sticky.
Right. Like
it's of your gooiness.
It is the gooeyest.
None is gooier or ooier than a s'more Pop-Tart.
You idiot.
I'm not going that far. I really enjoy the frosting on top is just the perfect amount.
You better have a Pop-Tart at number 1 that I've just completely forgot about that existed and is better because
So I'm going s'mores.
I'm also going s'mores at number 1 because it's the correct answer.
S'mores is not the correct answer.
Then
I'm not willing to say it's the correct answer. It's just the one I liked most.
No, it's the correct answer. Like I said, I grabbed a box of brown sugar cinnamon because I wasn't paying attention and I thought I was grabbing a box of s'mores. And when I got up to the register, it's like, shit, this is brown sugar cinnamon.
If your Pop-Tart was actually important, they'd put it in a special box where you couldn't confuse it with any others. And that would be mine, which is the chocolate peanut butter Pop-Tart.
I've never had
It's essentially a Reese's peanut butter cup in a Pop-Tart.
No, it is not. It is a Reese's.
No, it's Reese's.
Reese's.
It's Reese's peanut butter cup.
I did not
in
know
a
they made
Pop-Tart
such a
flavor.
Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I did not know they
had
made such a
one-
Pop-Tart.
It's been a while since I've had one. Like, it might have been years since I've had one.
Like, is that something that is currently in production, or was that like a limited special? Garrett, are you checking that?
I'm Googling. It even says it's back on the...
So it's a seasonal run.
I don't know.
Seasonal or like a couple years, and it just didn't get the traction they wanted.
It's gone.
Cost of peanut butter went up.
It's called Gone Nutty. Frosted chocolate peanut butter toaster pastries.
That might be... Oh, yeah.
Like, can it be purchased right now?
It is out of stock right now in my local Walmart.
Well, what the hell?
We were at your local Walmart, and we didn't see them there. So that makes sense.
That makes them out of stock.
So I've got the Reese's peanut butter cup, essentially Pop-Tarts.
I could see how this would be good.
Right.
But the chocolate pastry would be a problem.
Agreed.
Why?
Because I don't like the consistency of the chocolate pastry. It just crumbles worse than the normal pastry or the graham cracker, which you get in a s'mores pastry.
They have another one.
Available
They have another one
on the
that's
S'mores
just
pastry.
double peanut butter.
I can get on board with that. I'm a peanut butter.
But
So apparently there
you're a
are...
simp for peanut
I
butter.
am a simp for peanut butter.
I mean, that's fair. Apparently there's pretzel-flavored Pop-Tarts.
yeah, I saw those earlier. And
I was say we have them at work, and I can't we have them in like the single packs, and I still can't bring myself to try them because I don't know, man.
Garrett was trying to get me to buy $200 worth of Pop-Tarts so that we could just eat them right here.
Just
and
do
then
a good
rank-
mythical morning style podcast.
Pretty much.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't, as you can tell that there are no
From our
Pop-Tarts.
No, it's like, I don't know if you didn't know it, if you noticed, but there are not $200 worth of Pop-Tarts here.
I was looking and I was like, maybe if we could get one Pop-Tart of every flavor, let me pay 50 cents per Pop-Tart instead of having to buy a giant...
At minimum 6 Pop-Tarts.
Right, for $8 and then leave them all at Garrett's house because I'm not going to eat 130 Pop-Tarts.
Not with that negative attitude, you're not.
Yeah. You need to start believing in yourself.
They apparently, because I found it while Googling, they have mint chocolate chip Pop-Tarts.
Ugh.
Didn't know.
And I feel like that would be a good one frozen.
Is that a chocolate tart?
Chocolate tart with like white sauce and then green on top of the white sauce. Which I think is now what I'm calling the stuff on top of Pop-Tarts is just sauce from now on.
What kind of sauce is on that Pop-Tart? And they're like,
Chocolate.
none. No. What's the sauce on top? That's called frosting. Yeah, the sauce.
You ever put the toaster strudel toppings on a Pop-Tart?
No, but I'm willing to try.
So am I. It just popped up into my head when I saw like one of these Pop-Tarts on here. So maybe that's something we could do sometime, right after we put jelly on one of those peanut butter pies.
I think I spelled a word one time in the toaster strudel frosting on one of Zach's toaster strudels. That
Was it a word that we're going to have to wait for the post show?
Yeah.
For the post show?
No, we can. I mean, it can be in the reaction show.
Okay.
But not on this one.
I'm just going through all of these other Pop-Tart flavors here.
There used to be a picture of it on Facebook, I think.
Yeah.
But there's
Some
that.
social media.
Flex tape Pop-Tarts.
Stop it. Don's about
Maple
to
bacon is really interesting, and I think it's a real flavor, and I want to try
It's
it.
probably not, but it doesn't sound outlandish.
They have an A&W one as well.
Zach is on Twitter at
Zach C, right?
Don is on
Zach with
Twitter.
an H.
Bruised banana Pop-Tarts at Donnie_G.
Don is muted for the rest of the show. Guaranteed. I'm at Garrett C. Wright. You can find us next time right here on the Rankum Podcast.